Ukulele master Jake Shimabukuro once said, "Music is not just the universal language, but it's the language of the universe." Hi everyone, I'm Fred Kroner, and today I'd like to give you some insight on not only why learning an instrument is beneficial to a person's health and mind, but specifically why everybody should learn to play the ukulele. Everyone should learn to play the uke because it not only helps develop your mind and body, but it also helps relieve stress, makes you smile, and is a great instrument for beginners and experts alike. I want to explain to you how playing the uke can literally improve brain function and health, how it can uplift your soul and make you a happier person, and why the uke is simply a smart choice for a beginning musician. So let's start by learning a bit about how learning an instrument affects you physically and mentally. Learning the uke can have a very positive effect on brain development. Learning an instrument can improve your memory. Research has shown that children who have had music lessons had a 34% better spatial temporal skills over children without musical training. Music can also increase brain activity. New research suggests that the parts of your brain that control motor skills, hearing, and store audio information actually grow and become more active when you learn how to play music. Other results show that your IQ can be raised as much as 7 points by having musical training. Learning an instrument improves your reading and comprehension skills. Children exposed to a multi-year program of music involving training in increasingly complex rhythmic, tonal, and practical skills display superior cognitive performance in reading skills compared with their non-musically trained peers, according to a study published in the Journal of Psychology of Music. So, now that you learn a bit about how music can improve your brain, let's talk about how learning the uke specifically can improve your life. Learning to play the uke has a very calming effect on the body. George Harrison wanted everybody to learn to play the uke. In a letter to Flea Music, he explained, "Everyone should have and play a uke. It's so simple to carry with you, and it is one instrument you can't play and not laugh." Take it from me, playing the uke is definitely a stress reliever. Ukulele superstar Jake Shimabukuro often talks about the ukulele zen. He stated, "Levels of endorphins, natural pain relievers, are increased when listening to music, and levels of stress hormones are decreased." He also jokes about the uke's effects. "Sometimes I can't think of a better way to end my day than just coming home and just strumming my uke for a few minutes. I mean, I joke and tell people that it's an entire yoga session in one strum." Playing the uke can also sharpen your concentration. You have to focus on things like pitch, rhythm, tempo, note duration, and sound quality, and all these things combined help to sharpen your mind. Learning to play the uke is not only good for your mind and spirit, but it can be an incredible tool to help bring the world together as one. The uke may be diminutive in size, but through various ukulele-specific charities, it can have a tremendous impact on the lives of the less fortunate. Jake Shimabukuro has founded a wonderful charity called the Four Strings Foundation. Its mission statement is to create new opportunities for people of all ages to participate in the act of making music and to use those experiences as a vehicle to promote personal empowerment and fulfillment. With music programs being cut from many schools and with a general decline in interest in music, Jake felt that the experience of music is being removed from people's lives, and specifically those of our children, and he wanted to do something to help that. The Four Strings Foundation has 4 core values that it tries to instill: passion, community, expression, and happiness. As the foundation explains, by encouraging the public to engage with these values through participation in music regardless of genre, ability level, and location, it inherently brings joy. Four Strings Foundation looks to provide individuals with opportunities to express themselves, to build and join a community, and ultimately use their passion to help achieve happiness. Jake often travels around the globe to schools in less fortunate areas and impoverished areas, and he brings along with them piles of ukuleles, and he gives them out to all the kids, and he gives these very cool, happy, high-spirited lesson sessions where he plays and teaches, and it really helps to give the kids hope and something to look forward to. And And he feels really strongly about that, and there's a lot of charities that he works with besides those. He's also done other charity work. In 2011, he released a single called Feel the Light, and all of the proceeds for that song went to help support the victims and the families of the 9.0 earthquake and subsequent tsunami that struck the Japanese coastline. So now that you've learned how that you can sharpen your mind, soothe the soul, and help brighten the world, I want to make one final point. The ukulele is infinitely easier to learn than other instruments. Don't tell anyone, that'll be our secret. The uke has soft nylon strings compared to that of a steel string guitar, making it much easier on the fingers. Typically a uke has 16 frets compared to 24 or even more that a guitar can have. Most guitars have 6 strings. Some have as many as 12. A flute even has 16 keys. A piano, of course, has 88 keys. That's all a lot to learn compared to the 4 strings of an ukulele. The uke also has a very unique tuning that makes it very easy to learn new music on. Also, the new modern uke revival have made the uke a very cool instrument to play again. Taylor Swift, Eddie Vedder, Jason Mraz, Bruno Mars, Train, all these people is just the smallest fraction of modern groups that are once again writing songs featuring the uke. And if you Google ukulele on YouTube, you're going to be blown away by how many people once again are bringing the uke back in their lives. So, now that you learned a bit about the ukulele, I hope that you can view it in a different light. Everybody should buy, build, or borrow an ukulele. It improves functions in both your body and brain, it relieves stress, and it brightens your day. It's being used in charities to bring hope and excitement to those less fortunate, and it's an all-around fantastic instrument for someone learning to play their first instrument, or even someone who can play them all.